Alright, so we are going to be doing a test, and I really won't know how the test goes until I get some people in here to look at the chat. Right now we are showing 0 people, so hopefully we get a couple of people in here pretty soon. So we're just going to wait and bide our time until someone decides to show up in the chat. Oh, we got Lynn McCurdy. Hey, Lynn. So, in Shenandoah Railfanner. That is definitely, I think, a new name to the channel. So, Mark Saunders, hello. And hello, Amanda, in the next room of the house. So, if y'all haven't guessed it, it is not what Heath calls the kill room. This is... I'm not used to looking up, so my camera is actually up there. But I'm actually in the new train room. So I got everything set up today, and I'm just trying to do a sound check to see how I sound. If I'm too loud, do I need to turn the volumes down? So forth, so forth. We got Ron Brights and Sean McGee as well, and they say that they can hear me fine. So I'm guessing that's good. I hope it's good. So... if I am a little loud or if I'm not loud enough, please let me know. Shenandoah is saying it sounds great. Amanda is saying it sounds clear. So everything seems fine. Well, that's awesome because this is, like I said, this is not the same computer. I've been using a laptop in the past, and now I'm using a desktop computer. I've got data ran into the train room, and so that way I'm not using any type of Wi-Fi. And yeah, that was a lot of fun trying to get that wire down in the wall. So, and I've got like a huge TV here. It's a 32-inch screen TV, so I should be able to see everything just fine. So yeah, it looks like a model railroader threw up in there. Pretty much. I did get started on the layout, so... Yeah, Amanda, it's huge because I have taken up the bar, and I've taken up over half of the dining room table with a lot of my train stuff because this in here. But for y'all that are actually in here, I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek, kind of show you what we're working with. I've actually got the layout started, and so I'm having to grab my camera and move it. So here we go. We got a few trains up here on staging. This is the upper staging. And then below it, back behind the screen, is going to be the larger staging. No, Lynn, I've got a 32, not a 42, just a 32. So you still got me beat with that 37. But I'm still working on getting the bench work out towards that corner. Yeah, my camera likes to do this auto-focusing thing, so... I'm going to put that back before anybody gets really sick. So, Drew Dudes, Rick Bailey, and Randall Ellison, welcome. So, that is facts. Sean. Did I miss Sean? Where is Sean? Did Sean come in here and I didn't see Sean? Or are you saying Shenandoah? Do I think wood is overpriced right now? Abso-freaking-lutely. I'll put it this way. Just one of the 7 wooden siding panels that I had to put on the outside of my house when we closed this garage in and turned it into a train room, they were $65 each. Used to, you could get those for like $32. So more than, it's double the price. And they said that's after the prices started to come back down. Hey, Possum Bayou, is Jason starting a podcast? No, I'm just using this for a test, just to see how everything is going. And I know it's going to look kind of weird with my camera up there and the chat's way down here. So I'm going to have to find a way, I guess, to get the camera lower. That's going to be kind of tricky because I can see this being an issue because I should be talking to you and not to the chat. So, the cost of wood is the reason we enclose. Yes. So it was either we did that or we were going to do the train shed thing, and a train shed was just going to cost 3 times the amount that I spent. So how does Amanda stand it? That's a good question, Tim. That's a good question. Hey, Norman. So I guess while I got you on here, I can. I got some new rolling stock in today, so I could go ahead and show you those. I plan on doing an actual review video on these. I ordered these things back in 2019. They were supposed to come out in the fall of 2019, and they finally got out of production and made it to one of my local hobby shops this week. Go figure. But it's, yeah. So Randall's at work, and if he doesn't respond a bit, that's why he's assisting a intermodal stack train at Koshkonong now. So I guess I said that right, Randall? Who knows? But, so these are what I got. All 3 are exactly the same except for the road numbers are the only thing that's different. And they're still sealed in the plastic, so I haven't even opened these yet and played with them. But here we go. If I can get the glare off. Ooh, that's a bad glare. So these are wood chip hoppers. Ashley, Drew, and Northern. So ironically, the reporting marks are over here on this side instead of that side. So, but these would have been Missouri Pacific wood chip hoppers that the Ashley, Drew, and Northern purchased later. Bowser just came out with 3 of them, and these are not kits. These are all pre-assembled. So there you go, all 3 of them right there. Road numbers ADM 171, 122, and 137. So unfortunately, this is not going to get to go from my early era. But like I said, this is stuff that I've been asking for a couple of years now, and then I finally found out that they came in. So Amanda says she does the cooking and the cleaning, so for sure it is her house. That is absolutely right. So this is my room, the whole rest of the house is hers. So yes, Lynn, thanks. I appreciate it. Now, there are some Bowser kits that are floating around that are the same thing, and they are all 3 different numbers than these. So if I can get my hands on the other 3 kits, which I haven't seen them much of, then I'm hoping, I could get 6. But I actually ordered 3 more exact same road numbers, so I'm thinking about trying to renumber them anyways to give me quite a few, because the Ashley, Drew, and Northern was owned by the Georgia Pacific, and so they had a big wood chip plant that they made I guess they call it chipboard. Basically, it's plywood made out of wood chips, and Ashley, Drew, and Northern would tote a crap load of wood chips. Oh, that's a good point, Amanda. I didn't even mention that the AC unit over there is running. So, Heath, man, you don't even check your messages because I asked you for a sound check earlier. Tisk, tisk, tisk. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, I mean, the room, it's a different color. For most of you, I know y'all are used to seeing red. Now you can see all of my work tables and progress in here. So y'all can hear the AC. So is it like absolutely insanely loud or what? That type of feedback would be very helpful. Randall's got a northbound from Mem KCK. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Yes, I asked you for a sound check. It's in your Google chat, buddy. When will the red paint go up? It will not go up. No red paint here. I painted the walls white. Eventually, later on, I will get flooring installed. But yeah, I got to build up the funds. All right, so he said it's really loud. So let me run over there and turn it off real quick because I haven't got my remote working. All right, so I'm hoping that sounds a whole lot better. Now Heath is telling me to wait. So what am I waiting on, Heath? All right, Shenandoah, thanks for stopping in and helping out with the sound check. All right, hey, we got Gus Hadley, the lunatic from Arno. Welcome, and Dwight Curley. You lose some weight. You look like you did. Dwight, I'm not going there yet because I'm involved in this Humanity Junction Getting Healthy contest. So I don't want to give all my spools. Okay, I could try moving the mic to fix the issue. I don't know if it's going to fix it because the AC unit's over there and it's picking sound up this way. So unfortunately, unless I have my mic on this side of the computer, I might be able to put it. You can set up so the back of the mic is towards the AC. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have the mic on the other side of me in order for that to work. And I don't have anything to clamp on directly. I can clamp on my desk on that side, but not on this side. So I might have to rig something up to make that work then, if that's the case. Now I got a bug in here flying around me too. Yep. So yeah, back to that contest. I wish everybody good luck. Considering that Heath wanted to put me on the spot there, so heck yeah. And then for the rest of you that are wanting to get in on that contest, hey, there's still time. I'm looking for someone to take me down, as what he says. So Ron Moen says I look good and sound good. So thanks, Ron, and welcome. Norman said he had a quad triple cheesy bacon burger for his diet lunch today. That sounds yummy. So now, what a lot of y'all don't know as far as my meals go, I will share this. I'm not doing any special diet. I'm doing a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. So, yep, I'm not cutting anything out at all. I actually had Taco Bell a couple of days ago. I had Sonic yesterday. And so, there you have at it. I've had a couple of those Hungry Men dinner entrees. But other than that, there you have at it. So, yep, I'm curious to see who's going to knock me out. Because he said I am not eligible for second or third place. So, hopefully one of you can make it happen. Because I am a very competitive person, per what Amanda Wilson says. So, alright. Well, other than that, I got a message from Rick. He's talking about his layout. Yeah, I am a contender. That's right. Okay, lay down, do 20 sit-ups. Come on, burn it off. Tim, you can do that if you want to. I'm not going to. Screen share all the entries. Where's all the entries at, Heath? If you can post it up there, I will screen share it. And see, I told Amanda I would lift, but I want to lift my O-scale locomotives because they're not light. All right, so let me see if I can copy that. Heath.humancity.org. Okay, so heath.humancity.org. No, health.humancity.org. Health and Heath looks very similar. Just one letter off. And I'm still not getting it to come up. Let me take the, oh, no wonder it's trying to throw the S on there for HTTPS. There we go. All right. So let's share screen, Chrome tab, and share. All right. So unfortunately, we do not know who is who. I mean, Heath knows who is who, but right now everybody's at a 0% change. But from my understanding, except for this guy right here, he actually started 2 weeks ago, and from my understanding, he's going to stop 2 weeks before the end of the contest. So he's got a little head start, but Heath is going to make it to where everyone has the, oh, it's microscopic. Is that better? I've got it full screen for you now. So, but yeah, all he's got listed is the BMIs, not the weights, the dates, and you can see there's the difference. 12 days early on that one, so roughly 2 weeks. And we're up to 13 participants, so that is pretty awesome. We've got some people that's got really, I mean, I really don't know what the BMIs are the good ones, but that 29.1, we got a 24.9 and a 25.7. I think that's pretty good. There's a 28.5 as well. And then we got some with some bigger, upper, like, 42, 36, 35. So a good round mix. So John 26:18. From my understanding, I don't see any reason why, like, if your BMI is below healthy, like if you're like that unhealthy and you gained weight and increased your BMI for a healthier weight, I don't see why it wouldn't, but that's up to Heath. So, and maybe Heath, I just kind of gave you a little way to do something. The screen is blurry. I don't know how to fix that. All right, so I'm going back to myself. Got an empty coal train at King, Arkansas. I'm assuming King is somewhere up there around Jonesboro, Randall, or is it between Jonesboro and Memphis? It's a little farther north than I am. I'm right off of the UP Hoxie sub, right outside of North Little Rock. Tim says he don't even pay attention to his BMI. And Heath, I will agree with you, man. There's really no good way of doing that. There's just really not. Okay, 8 miles south of Mammoth Spring, or 8 miles south of the state line. So, okay. But other than that, yeah, I'm just up here babbling. Don't really know what else to share except for I showed you the starting of the bench work. We got High Stake Ranch, yeah, back that way. So, like I said, that was the only piece of the layout that I actually saved and did not take apart. So, Mark, I appreciate it. Thank you, and you have a good one. Let's see. Technically, the Manny Islands Campground. I've never heard of it, Randall. So, all right. So, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I mean, I've been on here for right at 20 minutes just babbling, and there's 20 of you here. So, I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm going to have to figure something out with this camera. Because I'm just like looking above the screen, and I can't see the chat. But I want to say thank you for getting on here, kind of giving me some good feedback to let me know what the sound is like, and I will try to make some adjustments to move the microphone so that way it's not picking up the AC unit, because if that is, and that could be for me leaning backwards. Roy is saying the audio is a little low now, or is Roy trying to keep me in here? And Roy and Jerry, welcome. And Jerry, you haven't completely missed it. Thanks, Norman. I appreciate it. So, Heath, is my audio a little low, or did it only get low when I leaned back? So, Jerry is saying the audio is low as well. You could put a little wall between you and the AC. Eventually, part of the layout will help with that. I mean, this room is still pretty open, so no, the sound went down as I leaned back. Okay, so he says it's hard to know without comparing me to someone else. Need a boom for the camera. Lynn, you're exactly right, and probably what I need to do is have the camera like right at the bottom of my TV. I'm going to have to find a way to rig that up. I mean, the mic's right here. So this mic it's directional. So it gets no sound here, no sound there, no sound here. It only gets sound here. So I'm literally, leaned up right in front of it. It doesn't even get sound down here. It's all right there. So, but it is low compared to others. All right, well, let's see if we can find a way of fixing that. So, they are saying I'm low. Here it says my mic is all the way up, so that's not going to work. Ooh-wee, okay. Even the tapping wasn't very loud. Okay, so I definitely have some type of setting I'm going to have to look for. Let me look in here. All right, what about now? Is that better? And I'm going to kind of move that down too. So maybe that's a little better. That kind of feels like it's more in my face. Heath, I am using OBS into StreamYard, and there it shows my microphone is 100%. Norman says he hears me fine, and his volume's only halfway up. Turn off all the audios. I've already done that, Heath. I actually turned off the auto, and I cranked it up to 150. Sean is saying it's a little better. Heath, you want to pop on up here, or let's see. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's N-Scale Adventures and More, which used to be Nancy in the Spirit of Colorado. And I can't remember the last half of your old channel's name because it was so long. But welcome, Nancy. Possum Bayou says I sound fine. And we got Roy Eltham saying hi to Nancy as well. And Heath is saying hi to Nancy. So Ron's saying, Jason, with that mic, make sure the button connection is facing you. My mic don't have a button. It's got a logo on it. So, and like I said, it is facing me. Here, so that way y'all can see it. I'm going to grab the camera, so hopefully y'all don't get sick. All right. So, yeah, there's my TV. Ooh, that's trippy. Okay. So, the logo right here lets me know what side of the microphone is getting the audio. So, all right, going back. Trying not to get you sick. There we go. Okay, it got better when you adjusted something, but it's still a touch low. Okay, so let's get back in here, and we're going to crank that sucker to 200. Okay, what about now? Because I'm not yelling. I'm talking normal, or I'm talking my normal voice. Hillbilly Railroad, welcome. We're just doing sound checks. Video check seems good, except for I need to find a new place for my camera. Nancy is saying my audio is good. Let's see here. You want to try to get the camera at eye level. Yes, Heath. If I can, like I said, I've got a 32-inch TV here. I'm going to try to find a way to mount the camera right here. So that way, as I'm looking at the chat, I'm looking at you. So, yeah. Heath, well, that's one wall we did not insulate, was the wall between the room that she's in, unless she went back to the bedroom, which is over by your favorite room of the house, Heath. Yes, the room is very well insulated. I put it this way, like soon as we put up the insulation before we even got the sheetrock up, my uncle has an old Dodge diesel truck, and everyone knows how loud those Dodge diesels are. He pulled in the driveway. I had no clue. Amanda comes in and is like, "Hey, where's Uncle Joe at?" I was like, "He ain't here." And she was like, "Yeah, he is." I was like, "Really?" So, uh, so Norman is saying the light's an issue. Okay, that is too low then. We were looking up your nose. Yeah, Heath, I'm gonna have to figure something out, man. I might try to lower the TV down a little bit. That might help too. Yes, it is a Cummins, and it's one of those that is before the where you have to put the DEF fluid in, so it's before that. But yeah, it's pretty loud. You can hear him, like in the rest of the house, you can hear him, at the end of the road, and we're the second house, but with our lots, we all have 2.5 acres. So we're not on top of each other in my neighborhood. And so I would be considered the third house because the first house has 2 lots. 227 inches instead of 132. I could do that. Okay, so when I dropped the camera, the ceiling light was an issue. Okay, so that is very good to know, Norman. Thank you. And yeah, I agree with you, Heath. I could, like I said, what I did was I put a 1x4 between the 2 levels of Jerry. Yeah, I get that too, Jerry. Flooring is going to be later on, but I can't do carpet. I have dust mite allergies, and carpet is a no-no for us guys who have dust mite allergies. So, but I put a 1x4 going between the 2 different levels of staging, which is what's holding the TV up. And I can probably drop that bracket on that down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I really hope y'all are good with some concrete for a little while. Once I get more of the layout installed in here, I would think it's going to damper some of the echo out. Yeah, exactly. Well, it was worse. I will tell you this: when all of that stuff back there was right here, oh, dude, the echo was just horrible. And yes, Heath, the echo in your new studio is crazy. So, hey, Santa Fe Bob, welcome, and Eric Boone. That is a new name I do not recognize. So, welcome to the channel. Just doing sound checks, video checks, and whatever other checks I need to do. And while we're all in here, we can always give Heath a hard time because he needs it. So, but yeah, Heath, your video was straight up trippy, man. It was weird. Especially, like, I don't know if you were trying to do some type of Blair Witch project or something. Could be worse. Heath could be padded. Yeah. Could be. So, all right. So, anybody else got any suggestions to make the sound, or if the sound's good now, or if it's too loud? The one I almost spit everywhere. Did I miss something? I guess I missed something. Yeah. See, yeah. Dwight and Norman both agree. Now, only if I did not, I'm telling you, so like with Heath's video, if I did not show it to Amanda through my phone and I actually recorded her reaction watching it, I would have so posted that up here for everyone to see because it was epic. Nisi, welcome. And we got Mystic Southern Railway, John number 7, welcome. To improve the sound, shave your beard. Hey, I think you want me to look like you, and that's not happening. So it's not going nowhere. It stays. I've been on here 30 minutes. That's long enough. It was Blair Witch inspired. That's awesome. So, thank you everyone for being here, for helping me out to see where I'm at with things. I'm still going to be hosting Sidetrack Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to try to find a way to reposition the camera. I might be doing another sound check later on this weekend, so just keep an eye for that. And I still got bingo to do. Man, it's just been so crazy. I've got another. Someone else is supposed to win because I had a prize not claimed. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Take care. Hope you have a great Friday, and happy railroading.